The Eagles ready to defend their NFC crown. The 2023 season underway from Foxborough. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by one of the brightest young stars in the NFL, a fourth-year pro out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he is just absolutely marvelous to watch throw a football. That's something I could do all day long, watch him throw routes versus air. But he's even more impressive when there are bodies on the field, and he's creating with big throws downfield.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards on the gain, a great start for this offense. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Herbert now. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pierce now up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
And they'll go right back to Pierce, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. But now he appears to be in some pain. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Herbert. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. On first down, Justin Herbert. And Cook has it left side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Play action. It's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And Herbert going to slide to his stop, and he has a first down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Now it's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Eagles' 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for the first time with Freeman. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And this one is right through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And at quarterback, a longtime signal caller in the National Football League, former Super Bowl MVP Joe Flacco.
Remember when the conversation was, is Joe Flacco elite? Well, at one point he was elite enough to not only win a Super Bowl, but be named the MVP of that game. And for a time, one of the top-paid quarterbacks in the league. Not bad for a young man who transferred to Delaware from Pitt while in college. This guy has had a great career. Not many chances now to lead an offense, but still capable if put on the field.
Second down, Flacco now. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Flacco off play action. Throw out wide is incomplete. Well, this really an interesting matchup here in week 1. Of course, you got the Super Bowl 52 rematch to talk about. No Nick Foles or Tom Brady on the field today, but for the Eagles, it's been a long wait to get back at it again since the loss to the Chiefs back in February.
Yeah, no Zach Ertz. Was it a touchdown? Was it not a touchdown? In New England, they're still upset over that call. But hey, this game is going to be a blast because the Eagles, they didn't feel like they put enough pressure on the quarterback in the Super Bowl. They want to really get after him in this one.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
At the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Herbert off of play action. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. On second down, Cook. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
Oh, that's a big let-off there on third down because you've got to account for the running back coming out the backfield. They didn't, and they got burned, not just for a first down, but for big yardage as well.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Cook running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Back to throw here, Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you've got a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now,
or
very
lights
quickly,
out.
or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. Now a 2nd and 6 as they've got it as we resume action. To pass, Flacco. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Straight ahead, Etienne. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Flacco. A quick pass to Cup. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Flacco. Now that'll be caught by Cup. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9.
They'll run with Etienne. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Incomplete on first down. Now Flacco on 2nd. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. He got 29 yards that time.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A first red zone chance of the new season now as they come up first and goal. Etienne is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Herbert's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Herbert throwing again. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Herbert. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Up the middle, it's Cook. And room there to work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On that last run, he's now hit the 6,000-yard mark for rushing yards in his career.
And moves him squarely into the top 100 rushers of all time. In fact, he can boast that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards more than Gale Sayers did in his career. And Gale Sayers was a Hall of Famer in a short career.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Herbert now. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Herbert. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Brings up
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. He's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a 1st and goal.
He's got it. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the 2-yard line.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Chigakakwo taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. That'll be caught. It's caught. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. He'll drop this one off with ETN. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Flacco's throw complete there to Thomas. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 3rd and 5. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And leading 10-7, and they may just want to get this to the locker room. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. And finally, on the season premiere of Monday Night Football, this is going to get a bonkers rating. Bills, Jets at MetLife Stadium. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This is a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. But we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On second down, Flacco to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Here's Flacco. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Flacco. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. They go pass again with Flacco. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And right side, they're going to go option here. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. Etienne up the middle. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has... Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. On the slant, he's got Davis. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Pierce on the counter, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this week 1 contest. 3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. He's got his target. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
A give, it's ETN off the option. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
Another tote for ETN. Breaks a tackle. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
To pass, Flacco. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage, well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up 4th. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now ETN to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run, the best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. Fielded at the 20. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Patriots take over. Gabe Davis and the offense getting the football back here. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Here's Herbert. Gets this complete to Shaheed. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Here's Herbert.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Patriots. Okonkwo. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots will add to their 4th quarter lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Point after, right down the middle, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. A quick throw caught by Kupp out wide. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
At the 29-yard line.
Now Flacco. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
Flacco off play action. Finds his man. It's Kohler. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Flacco will take to the air again. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Flacco. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Once more, it's Flacco. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup.
Flacco here on 2nd down. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing here on 1st down. Flacco. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. And he's brought down. Now 1st and goal. Operating off play action. Flacco. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. 3rd and goal, Flacco. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Will Mallory, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now Moody for the PAT. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. The Pats at the line ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Herbert. And he is caught. And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Patriots can run it out from here. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
And just how they envisioned the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like one time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yep, a knee gets them to 1-0. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not